Join me on a guided tour of the seven wonders of the ancient world, marvels of ambition, art, mystery. For millennia, these structures have captured the human imagination, representing the pinnacle of human ingenuity, immense labor, and a desire to leave a mark on the world. They were not merely buildings, but grand statements, power, faith. Our journey begins on the arid plateau of Giza in Egypt, where the horizon is dominated by a shape that is both profoundly simple and impossibly complex. Here stands the Great Pyramid, the tomb of the pharaoh Khufu. Built over 4,500 years ago, it is the oldest of the ancient wonders, and remarkably, the only one that still endures. For nearly 4 millennia, it held the title of the tallest man-made structure on Earth, a geometric mountain of limestone that seems to defy the very passage of time. Its construction remains one of humanity's greatest architectural puzzles. Millions of massive stone blocks were quarried and transported, often from hundreds of miles away. They were then raised and set into place with a precision that modern engineers still marvel at. From the enduring stone of Egypt, we travel to the Fertile Crescent, to the ancient city of Babylon in modern-day Iraq, in search of a wonder shrouded in mystery: the Hanging Gardens. Unlike the other wonders, whose existence is confirmed by archaeological evidence, the gardens live almost entirely within the pages of history. Ancient writers described a breathtaking spectacle: ascending terraces, exotic trees, fragrant flowers, and trailing vines. Water, a precious commodity, was said to be lifted from the Euphrates by ingenious pumps or screws, then channeled down to irrigate each level. A cool, shaded paradise in the desert. Legend credits King Nebuchadnezzar II, building for his homesick wife Ametis, an extraordinary act of love. Yet no definitive trace has been found. Some suggest a different location. Whether fact or fable, their image endures in art and story, a symbol of lost splendor and the human yearning to create beauty, you know. Our journey now takes us west, across the sea to Greece, the cradle of Western civilization. Here, in the sacred sanctuary of Olympia, stood a monument to the king of the gods himself, a towering gold and ivory Zeus, created by the master sculptor Phidias. Around 435 BC, the statue rose over 12 meters, seeming to touch the ceiling, a manifestation of divine power. Seated on a cedar throne inlaid with ebony, ivory, gold, and precious stones, Zeus held Nike and a scepter crowned by an eagle. Chryselephantine craft gave the figure a soft, living luster. After centuries of reverence, it was likely moved to Constantinople and destroyed by fire. Only descriptions and Phidias's workshop survive. Yet the memory of this colossal golden god endures, supreme artistry, giving form to the divine. We travel now to Ephesus in modern-day Turkey, where a temple so vast it was known simply as the Great Temple once stood. Dedicated to Artemis, it dazzled with columns and ornamentation, rebuilt and embellished over centuries. Completed around 550 BC after 120 years, built almost entirely of marble, over 115 by 55 meters, more than twice the Parthenon. A forest of 127 columns, each about 18 meters high. Lavish reliefs, paintings, and works by master artists filled the complex. A place of worship, a treasury, and a marketplace, a vibrant heart of a prosperous city. Burned the night of Alexander's birth, rebuilt grander, then sacked by Goths, and finally dismantled in the 5th century AD. Today, a single column stands, a lonely sentinel to former magnificence. Our journey continues to Halicarnassus, a tomb so renowned it gave us the word mausoleum. Final resting place of Mausolus, a Persian satrap, commissioned by his wife's sister Artemisia II, after his death in 353 BC. The design fused a Greek temple-like upper story with a monumental base, grandeur with purpose, about 45 meters tall, visible for miles, broadcasting carrion power and wealth. Every level adorned. 4 famed sculptors carved Greeks versus Amazons and centaurs, a stepped roof, topped by a colossal 4-horse chariot. likely Mausolus and Artemisia riding to eternity. It stood 16 centuries before earthquakes felled it, later quarried to build a nearby fortress. Today, fragments in the British Museum offer a tangible link to this wonder. We sail to Rhodes, at the crossroads of ancient sea lanes. To celebrate deliverance, the Rhodians raised a towering bronze Helios, the Colossus. Over 33 meters, roughly the height of the Statue of Liberty from heel to head. Built of bronze plates on an iron skeleton and stone core, metal repurposed from enemy machines. The famous harbor-straddling image is impossible. It likely stood on a pedestal by the harbor or inland, a gleaming giant watching the sea. After just 54 years, an earthquake toppled it, and it was never rebuilt. Even in ruins, its colossal scale astonished, a reminder that nature humbles pride. Our final destination is Alexandria, a Hellenistic city founded by Alexander the Great, a hub of commerce, culture, and learning. At its harbor stood the ancient world's most famous and functional wonder, the Pharos, built of light stone around 280 BC, a three-tiered tower believed to stand 100 to 137 meters, among the tallest on Earth. A blazing fire and an enormous curved mirror cast a guiding beam reported visible up to 35 miles. It stood for over 1,500 years before earthquakes brought it down. By 1480, its stones had raised a new fort. Of all the lost wonders, the Pharos feels most modern, a symbol of guidance, safety, and ingenuity. Today, only the Great Pyramid still stands. The others live on through art and historical accounts. They survive in art, ruins, and the stories passed down through history. From the golden statue of a god to a garden paradise, from a king's tomb to a bronze giant, and 7 testaments to human aspiration. Civilizations once poured resources, skill, and faith into reaching the heavens and defying mortality. The same forces that claimed them shape our world today, reminding us of fragility and drive. Yet their legacy lives in every lofty vault, every skyline, every leap of science and art. They bridge us to the past and the people who built them, and in remembering them, we celebrate ideas that outlast stone and bronze, to stand together in wonder.